towards mental health, and we have the award winner for outstanding individual. And the award ceremony will be held by none other than Alojz Peterle. Alojz Peterle was the first Prime Minister of Slovenia. For the longest time, he was a member of the European Parliament. He's a board member of the World Forum for Ethics in Business. Mr. Peterle, the floor is yours, please.
So, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of ethics in competitive togetherness, it is my great pleasure to present this year's Ethics in Sport Award for Outstanding Mental Health in Sports to a truly remarkable athlete and role model. She has set new standards in Swiss and international rowing, achieving milestones that few believed possible. In 2017, she made history by becoming the first Swiss woman ever to win a world championship title in single sculls, showing the world what quiet determination and relentless work can achieve. She followed this with a European Championship gold medal in 2018, cementing her place among the best of the best. Over the years, she has collected numerous World Cup victories and podium finishes, consistently competing at the very highest level. She represented Switzerland at 2 Olympic Games, inspiring her country and earning respect worldwide for her composure, dedication, and sportsmanship. Yet, what makes her truly exceptional goes far beyond medals. She has become a symbol of resilience and integrity for how she handles herself in victory and defeat, for how she never loses sight of the bigger picture, and for how she uses her platform to inspire others. After experiencing a personal tragedy in 2022, she has showed remarkable courage in speaking openly about her grief, losing her life partner and coach, raising awareness about mental health in sport and beyond. By conferring the Ethics in Sport Award 2025 to her, the Board of Directors of the World Forum of Ethics in Business wishes to honor her extraordinary courage and leadership in promoting mental health, emotional transparency, and well-being in the world of elite sports. She has broken barriers by openly sharing her personal journey of grief, inner struggle, and renewal. Her willingness to speak publicly about mental health at a time when silence remains the norm in high-performance environments has created space and strength for many other athletes to do the same. She has not only served as a world-class athlete and Olympic finalist, but also as a deeply authentic human being whose strength lies in vulnerability. By challenging the prevailing norms of fear-based coaching structures and advocating for more human, psychologically safe environments, she has inspired a necessary shift in the culture of sport. She exemplifies how mental well-being is not the opposite of performance, but its foundation. It is with deep respect and admiration that we present in Ethics in Sport Award 2025 for Outstanding Mental Health in Sport to Jeannine Gmelin. Video, please. So,
Can say something.
Thank you so much to the Mr. President and the whole board for this recognition. Being recognized for something so close to my heart feels deeply personal and very meaningful. This award is way bigger than my own journey. It's a nod to everyone working towards a culture where vulnerability is strength and where ethics and excellence fuel each other. For me, mental health isn't just a topic, it's something I've lived. I never set out to be a voice for it. I simply chose to be open about it. So to share that vulnerability doesn't make you weaker. It makes you human, and it's strength embodied. So thank you for seeing value in that and for recognizing something I believe deeply. Your value isn't connected on being invincible. I'm honored to share with you today what these last years in sport, in grief, in life have taught me. None of this understanding came overnight. It came in hardship, in struggle, in silent moments, the ones that strip everything back to the core. The body screaming and the crowd roaring, and yet all you hear is your own breathing. The doctor walking in with that one look, no words needed. You know, life just split into a before and then after. 6 a.m. on the lake, calm, focused, full of possibilities. I've lived all those moments. They quiet everything else until there's just you, your fears, your hopes, your truth. Once you face yourself there, you can't unknow what matters to you. And that's what guides you back out into the boat, into life, into leading others. I get introduced as a world and European champion, a two-time Olympic finalist, the most successful Swiss rower to date, and that's true. But behind all of that, I'm just a human being. I have doubts, fears, days where I don't feel enough. I never liked the spotlight after a win. People saw the medals, the easy part, the external part. What no one saw and what shaped me way more was the internal work. The little decisions that built up to something big, the trust in the process of becoming, and the love for striving. This was never for the cameras or the results. It was for me, and it quietly prepared me for something I never thought I would have to face. I was told I wasn't built for rowing, too small and not the right frame. People told me I'd never make it. Later, I often got asked, did proving them wrong motivate you more? No. I just didn't want to regret not trying, because it might actually work out. And if not, failure teaches you. And for someone as curious as me, that's fuel for the fire. Knowing I couldn't rely on my body, I turned my attention inward, to my heart, my soul, and my mind. What do I stand for? What lights me up? For no other reason than joy, that feeling of being alive. I got really clear on my values, and I tied my goals to them like an anchor. It gave me a quiet confidence. Every decision got crystal clear, not easy, but clear. Every sacrifice had a reason that mattered. Am I truly honest with myself? Can I look myself straight in the eyes? That became my compass. And if the answer was ever no, I'd already lost, no matter what I win. That mindset, clarity on the inside, integrity on the outside, carried me further than anyone expected. I thought sport was teaching me how to win races, but really it was teaching me how to face life when there is no race, no finish line. Robin died, my coach, my partner, my teammate for life. Suddenly, no warning. To be faced with a reality I didn't choose tested my values and my integrity on the deepest level possible. Yet I had a choice. The choice to be present, to give grief my attention instead of overriding it, to allow it, to sit with it, and to start some kind of relationship with it. And most importantly, to embrace the wisdom it brought me. For me, mental health and performance were never separate. Grief only underlined that. A healthy mind and spirit are where any real performance begins. And we need to talk about it as openly as we talk about training plans and business strategies. I didn't bounce back. I rebuilt slowly, one small choice at a time. And once again, curiosity kept me moving. Before it was about me, what was possible for me and this body. This time it was about something bigger. How can I serve others? What impact do I want to leave? I still don't have all the answers, but asking keeps me connected to myself and to life. And maybe that's the magic, not having all the answers, but staying curious enough to keep asking and to keep learning. When I think about leadership, I don't think about titles, certificates, or big speeches. I think about people. People brave enough to help others turn inward, to spark curiosity and guide them to their own values, instead of chasing what the world says they should want or believe they can't do. For me, leadership starts with integrity, being true to yourself before it can be true for anyone else. The world loves speed and numbers, but we need people who slow down, listen inward, and act from a place that's anchored, not reactive. That's how trust is built. That's how impact lasts. And almost without noticing, that's how resilience grows. Because when we move from a place rooted in your truest self, you can learn to meet everything that comes your way. And maybe the best thing we can do in sport, in business, anywhere, is create spaces where people are allowed to show up fully, exactly as they are. The beautiful thing, when they are allowed to do that, performance follows anyway. Creating those spaces isn't just good leadership, it's empowering good mental health for better results. Because whether you're in a boat, in a boardroom, or in a crisis, how you relate to yourself will always shape how you lead others and yourself. And I come back to curiosity. It's been there all along, in the boat, in the grief, in every small choice I made when no one was watching. So maybe the question isn't how we win the game. Maybe it's something quieter. Who do I want to be, no matter the arena? Because that's where it starts. In the quiet, in those small, invisible moments. That's where everything begins to shift. Thank you.
Dear Jeannine, dear ladies and gentlemen, for years as a politician, I didn't have any problems to speak or to read something. But when I had to read the words about her, I had problems. Jeannine, thank you very much for, I wouldn't say just your clear words. What you shared with us was your boat of your life. And it was not just about clarity. It was testimony. Thank you very much, not only for your achievements, but for your spiritual strength. Thank you. I have another great pleasure this time to present this year's Ethics in Sports Award for outstanding Sorry. I like such moments, I have to say. Award for outstanding individual for a footballer whose name has become a byword for joy, integrity, and inspiration. His list of achievements is extraordinary. Champion of Europe twice, lifting the UEFA Champions League trophy with Bayern Munich 2013 and Liverpool 2019. Four-time domestic champion, winning 3 Bundesliga titles and the Premier League in 2020. Swiss Footballer of the Year, and an outstanding 125 international caps, scoring 32 goals, uniquely making him the only Swiss to appear and score in 7 consecutive major tournaments. Across more than 500 professional matches, he has been credited with over 200 goal contributions, goals and assists, and collected 18 major trophies, earning the nickname the Alpine Messi. And and this year he brought back the joy of enjoying soccer to the city of Basel, making them win Swiss championship and cup after 8 years. And yet, while the numbers impress, it is not just what he achieves, but how he achieves it that truly inspires. With the Ethics in Sport Award 2025, the World Forum for Ethics in Business Board honors a personality of extraordinary integrity and exemplary leadership in international sport. Someone who has impressed not only as an outstanding football player with a career that led from streets of Basel to Champions Leagues titles and over 125 international matches for Switzerland, but especially through his consistent commitment to fairness, respect, and human values. This award recognizes not only his sporting success, but above all his commitment as a credible, courageous, and deeply human individual, someone who connects sport with character and makes a lasting contribution to ethics in sport. Fair play, even under pressure, loyalty to team and nation, and a clear moral compass reflected in his decisions on and off the field. Particularly remarkable is his tireless dedication to intercultural dialogue. As the son of Albanian parents from Kosovo, he has never hidden his heritage, but courageously used it as a bridge between cultures, consistently advocating for a respectful, open, and inclusive society. Even in difficult moments, he has never shied away from taking a stand, whether by clearly condemning racism in sport, supporting refugee projects, or standing up for disadvantaged youth. His authenticity, his humility in the face of great success, and his disadvantaged youth, and his willingness to take responsibility make him a beacon of ethical strength in today's sporting world. A man who reminds us all why we fell in love with sport in this first place. It is with great pleasure that we present the Ethics in Sport Award 2025 for outstanding individual to Xherdan Shaqiri.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to sincerely thank to the organizer for this beautiful and truly honorable award. Um, it means great. It means a great deal to me to receive this recognition, especially here in Basel, in my hometown, where I came back last summer after 14 years, being in a big journey in Europe, around the world, and and especially in the presence of so many estimated figures from the worlds of sports, business, culture, and society. From the very beginning, football has meant one thing above all to me, is the joy of playing. As a child, there was nothing better than playing football with my school friends, teammates, and learning together, having fun in the school. Over time, of course, the joy was joined by ambition, dedication, and of course, discipline, all of which were necessary to pursue an international career. But despite all the success on the field, what has been most important to me is keeping that pure joy alive and sharing it with younger players and, of course, the fans. Football has given me the opportunity to connect with people from so many different cultures. And again, I've seen how sport can serve as a powerful example of what possible is when we come all together. To me, sport is more than just a competition. It's a role model for society. It teaches us values, brings us together, and most importantly, it shows children everywhere that dreams are worth fighting for. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening together. Thank you.
Well, that was absolutely great. What two incredible role models we have here. I'm left a little bit speechless, and I know that good of you will fill the void. You opened today, and it would be our great honor if you could close it for us.
Congratulations to the winners of the award. A little bit of philosophy before you go back tonight home. What do you think? Yeah. Today, it strikes me that from the very beginning of Art of Living, it's 45 years now, we have been saying, don't be football of others' opinion. This has been part of our everyday, sayings and teachings for people, and 40,000 teachers around the world are bringing this point back home to people, that don't be football of others' opinion. And today I would like to add a few more points there. You keep this strong in your mind. We keep worrying about what other people think about us and what if we fail, what if we don't succeed. These are the concerns which create anxiety, tension, which doesn't allow you to enjoy even when you have success. So what's the goal of any sports or life as such is happiness. So keep the goal in your sight. Don't miss it. The goal of life is to create happiness for yourself and others around you. What do you think? Isn't it? What's the point? You have everything, you have all the success, but there is no happiness. You become so miserable that life is good for nothing, right? And then be a goalkeeper and see that whenever a blow comes your way, you stop it and kick it back. So keep the resilience in your life and be a goalkeeper. Keep the goal inside and be a goalkeeper too. This is possible in philosophy. May not be in the field. You can't do it. Yeah. Then always be aware, alert, and let's turn every problem into challenge. Problems are like the ball that comes towards the goalkeeper and he turns them all into challenges for the other people around. So, when we take issues in life as challenges, we get the spirit, we get the energy, we get the enthusiasm to handle it. And when we think it's a problem, and then that's it, we bring ourselves down and everyone around us down. Know that you and your family is a team. Your friends are part of your team. And in life, there is winning and losing. In either case, we should keep our spirit high. Then we'll win the game of life. Life itself is a game. It's not a struggle. Life itself is a game and it is not a struggle. If we take it as a struggle, we have no energy to move one step forward. So, there is no fun in playing a game with a 5-year-old boy or girl when you are adult and you win all the time. The game is more interesting when your opposite party is equally strong like you. So do you want to make your game more interesting for yourself and others, or you want to win all the time? We need to ask this question. So in life, up and down comes, issues come. In all these circumstances, let us remind ourselves we are capable. That's why we are getting those challenges. We can handle, so those challenges are coming our way. And it only beckons us to be more skillful. Challenging situation bring out the best of your skills. And this you already heard from many of the speakers here. So, life is a celebration. And let us make the life on this planet a celebration for everybody. And this is the very motto of Art of Living, making life a celebration. And sports is an integral part of such a celebration. Music and dance is part of such celebration. Charity and helping each other is part of a celebration. Helping each other, having that compassion and caring, part of celebration. And to crown this all, get deep within yourself. Mental health is a very, very important thing, as she has already mentioned. Be yourself, know yourself, and have that tinge of spirituality or philosophy in your life to make yourself resilient, strong, and be a leader. You can't have a leader without a philosophy. And each one of you, I consider, is a leader because you are taking lead in something that is being pushed back or ignored. That is ethics. Ethics is very simple. You don't want to do something to others which you don't like someone else doing it to you. One simple sentence for ethics. You don't want your vendors to cheat you, so you shouldn't cheat your customers. That's the baseline. And so, let us keep this spirit high and lead the world towards a more happier, healthier, and prosperous and equitable society. I want more and more women to participate in sports. It's very important. The women are sportive, both in life and in sports. It's done because they will infuse that sportiveness in the kids, in the family members, everywhere. So the lot of loneliness, emotional burden that the world is today facing can all be just handled very well when both women and men participate in this adventure of life with a sportive spirit. Wonderful. Have a nice day. May God bless you all.
Thank you so much. For the formal closing of the conference, I invite Inge Andersen. He was the head of the Olympic Committee of Norway for 14 years. Under his lead, more than 30 medals were won. He's a board member now of the WFEB. Maybe just a short closing.
I will say it's a big honor to close the conference after Gurudev has closed it. So I had some picture. Do you have this? Will be very short, but first of all, congratulations to the awards winners. Excellent, and you are great heroes and athletes, and we have heard your history, and it's fantastic. So, congratulations. And then I want to thank you all in this room, the audience, the publics that has used the whole day here together with us, as Gurudev said, to celebrate life. So thank you that you have used this beautiful day in July together with us, and hope you have got a lot of inspiration. And then I would say also, of course, thank you for the team that have organized it. I know I have been into many meetings in the last month, but Christoph, Peter, Sanjay, and of course all the volunteers that are here involved from all over the world. So, and really applaud to that. And then I will also say that from my point of view, we have another world champion here in this room, because I have traveled also really a lot around the world. I've been in 110 countries, but I have never met a person that are united, that are uniting people as you are doing, Gurudev. So I will say that you are the world champion in uniting people. And then at the end, here it is, sport unite people. That is one of the main takeaway from today. Sport is the soul of human values. And another big leader in the world, Nelson Mandela, he said once when he brought the World Championship in football to South Africa, that sport has the power to change the world. And this beautiful picture from Oslo, from Gurudev and me in a close discussion, we need to give people a vision. Those who have a vision or a dream can go ahead and develop society. And that is your words, Gurudev, and that will be this end of the words, of the closing, and thank you, everyone, I will say.